brief in week 11. The next forecasting method is called the coherent mortality forecasting. This method is about modeling mortality for two or more subpopulations of a larger population simultaneously. For example, in our case study, we have two subpopulations. One is male, the other is female. In other words, we want to model male and female mortality rate separately, and also forecast male and female mortality rate separately as well. And we can use this coherent mortality forecasting method to do these things simultaneously. To model two or more subpopulations, to model the mortality rate for two or more subpopulations, there is a problem that the estimate mortality rate or forecasting mortality rate for these subpopulations may be quite different. And this result is much less useful in practice if the forecasting results in, for example, in male and female are quite different. To avoid these problems, the coherent mortality forecasting method introduced by Heinemann. The method introduced by Heinemann can achieve the non-divergent or coherent through that converges to a set of the appropriate constant of the forecast age-specific ratios of death rate for any two subpopulations. Okay, the method is called the product ratio method, and I give a reference. Much detail about this method can be found in this reference. How can we understand this sentence? This sentence means that, as I have mentioned, we want the forecasting death rate for male and female not too different, which means the results can be the difference between the forecasting results for male and female is small. To achieve this purpose, the Heinemann introduced a product ratio method. And this method, the logics of this method is that if we let the ratio or product of the death rate for male and female converge to a set of the constant, then the forecasting results for mortality rate for male and mortality rate for female are quite similar. The difference between the two results will be small. So in this method, it requires the product and the ratio of the death rate, and let the product and the ratio converge to a set of the appropriate constant. So this method requires the product and the ratio of the mortality rate for male and female. And this method is in terms of forecasting male and female age-specific death rate. Age-specific death rate means that the death rate is only depend on age.